What's going on, everyone? Vaping Preacher here again, and today, one I've been waiting far too fucking long for. Another QP product. The Jug MR. I've been fucking waiting. So let's not waste any time. I want to get straight down to building this, and we'll come back up and talk about it. Here it is. This is the packaging for the Juggerknot MR. I have been so excited for this, guys, so let's not waste any time. I'll give you a quick look. Packaging. The packaging is almost the exact same as the past. The V2 had the exact same packaging anyway. Mini Remastered 25. Just give you a quick look at that. Awesome. Crap on the sides, nothing important. And the version I got, matte black. Very happy about this. This came straight from QP. Funny story about this. We'll talk about it, eh? I didn't think that I'd bought this. I mean, I wanted one for a long time, but I did not think that the order went through. I completely spaced on it and went to grab another one. We'll see if I want another one. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a second one, and I haven't even used it yet. That's how much I love the V2, and this is pretty much that in smaller fashion. Nice little... Oh, and a sticker too. That's always nice. Let's stick that somewhere. There we go. As you can tell, she looks exactly like the V2. Some people don't like that. Some people don't like the fact that they made it look like the V2. The Mini has been redone to look like the version 2. I love it. I fucking love it, because I think the version 2, it's my favourite RTA of all time. Here it is right here. Bang, bang, bang. On top of the Fatal mod. This is my favourite setup. You all know that. But yeah, that's the 28mm V2. And as you can tell, they've done the same thing. So I quite like that. Whether the original Juggerknot Mini looked more like this. I don't have one on hand, but it looked a little closer to this bad boy. Some of you may remember the OBS engine nano. Awesome one, that one. Very old one. Don't use it much anymore, but good little piece to have on the shelf. There we go. Let's pull her out, eh? We can get her out. That matte finish is nice. It is a very, very nice matte finish. And by the feel of things, that's all screwed down tight. Yeah, look, it's tight and it's perfectly lined up. The QP logo. That doesn't happen very often. As you can see on this one, I've actually got that slightly untightened. So if I fully tighten her up, oh, and to get that to line up is a cunt, so you just sort of edge her off a bit. But it looks like this one might go together perfectly. There's really not a whole lot to go over. It is the V2, just a single coil. So, your little TPD requirement there. Let's unscrew that. Nice brand new threading. There it comes. As always, sits in there quite nicely. Nice and snug. Once it's there, you go a bit reverse, and then you thread her down. Nice threads. Quick look at the deck for those that aren't familiar with the Juggerknot deck. Very, very simple. Very effective for a top airflow. Very, very effective. That's where all your airflow is going to come in from. Ignore my grubby fingers. The airflow is going to come straight up in there. And it's good. It comes through the bottom too. Oh, look. You can't fault the Juggerknot personally. So, yeah, I hope this vape's just as good, if not better, than the V2. So those that know me, I use the V2. It's my favourite RTA. I always put single coils in there quite often, especially when I'm running it on here. Just makes sense. Now to do that, I run the airflow quite tight usually. I'm hoping that this might be able to, you know, yeah, make up that difference. Let's take this glass away, shall we? pop these fucking things out. Don't need that. And then yeah, then you got this spins. It does spin, but it's tight. That's tight compared to the V2, so that might stay in place a little more. Let's see, I moved it to a different notch. Let's see if I screw the deck in. Alright. There's that snap. That's what you want to hear. Screw it in from that point, and nope. Alright, so at least they packaged it correctly. Now the tricky part is getting that chimney back in the spot I need it. Let's go, see, now I don't know. Was it there? Let's put it there. And yeah, this is the only pain in the ass thing about the jug. What if you hold the chimney jacks? It doesn't work, mate. Doesn't work. Yep, so now I've done it again. Alright, doesn't fucking matter. Same drip tip, same airflow, though the airflow on this one is a buttery, absolutely buttery smooth. Where the V2 I found to be a little bit on the tight side. Another little QP cock band, that's nice. Bubble tank for those interested. I'm not going to do that. I want to see this drip tip. See if they've made this a bit. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be, fuck, I can't get it out. It's supposed to be more of a I hate this shit. Let's pop, ready? And then we pop it out. Oh, that fucking get out. Yeah, it's supposed to be thinner and more of a OBS nano. I know, I hate to do the comparison because they moved so far away from that. But yeah, it's a bit different of a drip tip, bit taller than the usual sort of ones. And then a whole bunch of O-rings and hopefully extra grub screws and whatnot. There's a little Allen key. Very nice, very, very nice. I was going to say, do they give you an Allen key so that you can swap it out for Allen key? They look to be flatheads to me. It's a flat. And no, the grub screws. Oh, I can't fucking. I'm gonna have to open it up to find out. I was gonna say, if they give you an Allen key, because I don't think the other one came with fucking hex heads. They're all bloody flatheads. Get out, get out. Spare gaskets and O-rings. That's that top gasket. Let's see, what is this thing? No, that's for the fucking, that's got to be for that, yeah. Alright, you can swap it out. If you like, prefer the Allen key. I don't. I'm going to keep the flatheads in there myself, but that's what all that fucking around was for. Yeah, they give you a spare gasket for the top, which is always nice. Whoops, don't want to lose that grub screw. Let's throw that in there. We'll give that drip tip a go, I think. Does come obviously stock standard with the classic, bit more of a taller version, but the classic QP, no, not that tall, just a bit smaller. There's your top fill, beautifully machined, and the cleaning was done pretty well. Nice, very nice. I love the matte finish, so good. And yeah, let's put a fucking build in it, shall we? Stop wasting time. Let's put the glass back on, will help too. Do that, hey preach, what up? Yeah. Alright, so as far as building, I didn't want this video to go on forever, but you know, if you're gonna fucking watch a video, and they're few and far between now, so you can hear me yak on for a bit and build, can't you? What we're gonna be using today, quick look at the coil. If you want to take a look, I've already pre-cut it. Don't think I would need to cut it more, maybe just a tad. Yeah, my camera ain't gonna do it justice, but this is a beautiful number. This here is brought to you by Celtic Coil Art, for those that want the specs. There's the specs for you there. And yeah, Celtic Coil Art on Instagram. If you guys don't follow him, definitely go over there, give him a follow. I'm gonna try this out too. I got this sent out with it. Nice little like a carry tool bag, which is nice because I'm always fucking my tools up, and and that's nice. It's even done in my colours, which is really, really nice. Matches all my shit. Yeah, so we're going to use their nice little QP set to build today. Let's see how we go. Flathead, huh? What do we got? There we go, in there. Looks a bit big, but see. Interesting screwdriver. Doesn't feel too bad, eh? I've never used these sort of tweezers, never used that bit here. I've never found it as useful as others do. I know. Nice tweezers though, very nice tweezers. Alright, I'm building on the little Gen Nano today. If you haven't never seen a review on that, go check it out. Do a pretty good review on it, eh? Oh, I thought so. Love the Gen Nano. Love the Gen range. But that's not what we're here for today. Let's take this Celtic fucking coil art alien. Might have to trim her down that little bit more, eh? Just a tad. Just a fucking tad. Let's try these new QP snips, eh? What do these look like? Not too bad, not too bad. Like the spring in the middle, eh? Alright, what does Jay say? Close your eyes. Good job. Hey, close your eyes. Good job. That one landed in my finger. Now let's drop her in. There we go, that's what I wanted. Drop it low. Not used to building on camera. Usually I just pop it in and show you guys, you know. It's been a while since I've built on camera. There we go. At least I think it has. Then again, I don't remember much. You guys know that too. Jesus Christ. Here we go. That looks nice in there, doesn't it? Hey, Trent, coming good with the fucking coils as always, eh? Tighten her down a bit. I won't need to lift it or move it too much. Just sort of move it away from the wall there. That's not grabbing that fucking screw. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Got a coiling rod in here. That'd be nice. We do too. Look at that. Look at those little adjustable. No. Yep, they are. Those little coiling fucking rod tool bloody things. These are always pretty cool to have. Just fucking right there. Yeah. Lift her up just a tad unnoticed. I'm not even doing that on camera. And that looks good to me. You guys reckon? See what she ohms in at. 0.24. See how she brushes out, eh? Smart TC, no thank you. Couple little hot spots from my dirty ass fingers, and yeah, it's looking fucking good in there. I also have something else to try out, so there we go, all burnt in. Hitting at a 0.14 it's come in at. That dropped dramatically. Give her a bit more of a tighten down. Yeah, so not only got the little QP build kit, which is always nice and cute, got some of this to try out in here. Some snow cotton. Now I don't know how long this has been out. I've only just recently seen it myself, but hey look, it's packaged bloody nicely. I thought fuck it. While we're reviewing this, let's bloody review this too. Let's get all that other shit out of the way. Did I not rip that correctly? You son of a bitch, I did. Fucking open. Alright, see how this shit comes, eh? It's a nice little bag. The presentation's nice. And, oh, okay. So it comes in bundles, kind of like bacon, kind of just like, yeah, just like your cotton bacon, really. Interesting. Let's give her a go. Snow cotton. Let's see how snowy it really is, eh? We're not going to need much, so let's just take, fucking, that's plenty. That's plenty. That's fucking way more than enough. Let's stuff you back in your bag. Yeah, I like that. I got a couple of bags of that sent out, so I hope it's alright. I really do. Now, people have picked on me for my wicking method for a very, very long time. I just want to say, fuck you all. It works. It's just, I am wasteful. I know. People have complained. Fuck, man, I could do like 3 of your builds with the amount of cotton you use for 1 coil. I'm like, oh no. Tear there, and yeah. So I look, I don't fucking waste a lot, but yeah, it's a little bit. What's that? Come off it, right? And that's pretty much exactly the amount of cotton I need, and she's sitting perfectly and snug in there. This cotton feels, by the way, I didn't say it, but the texture of it feels fucking velvety smooth. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's use these nice new sharp pointy ones, eh? Because I've fucked my old ones. Ah, yeah. No. I don't think we're going to need much of a comb out. This stuff, I know you can't tell. I don't get excited about cotton. I hope this tastes good. I really fucking do. Does not need a comb out. This shit's fucking awesome. I like it. So fluffy. Very, very fluffy. It's always fucking good. Always good. Just trim it right at the very, very bottom. Get those fuzzies off. And that's it. Let's tuck her in. Now your wicking slots, obviously not as big as the 28. So I think I can still fit the amount of cotton that I've cut in there. I think it's probably the perfect amount. And this stuff feels, for someone that just uses Muji, this stuff feels very fucking velvety. I really have no other way to describe it. There are some cottons out there that I've felt before that sort of have that same texture. Can't remember off the top of my head which ones they were, but they weren't good. So I don't know what it is that gives it that velvetiness. Let's just fray that out a little there, and that's nice and packed in there. Oh, I love my Juggernauts. Oh, I'm so excited for this. The real question is going to be, when I vape this, is this going to be better than my V2? Will it replace the V2? Now obviously I can't say that for the most part, because the V2 is a dual coil and I can rock mad fat singles in there too. So this already can't do that. But I feel like the flavour is going to be that much more off this than it is off my V2. And if that's the case, you know, I'm all about that flavour. So yeah, I'll be fucking excited. I'm going to use something I'm very, very familiar with here. This is my own caramel cheesecake. Absolutely beautiful stuff this, but I would say that because I made it myself. Let's go, strip a bit onto that coil. Let's see how it goes, eh? It's 50 watts. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. Did you guys enjoy the build? Here we go. This is first impressions, guys. Right after that build. Here we go. I've got it in voltage mode. Alright, I want to put it in I want to use it in fucking wattage for this. I've got it on the fatal because I just thought just makes sense. So that's what she looks like. on the Fatal. Personally, the V2 looks better because the V2's 28 goes to the edge, looks better. But yeah, doesn't she match nice the matte? Of course. So fucking, but you can just give that a bit of a screw and line it back up. No big deal. I'm using the clear drip tip. Didn't read as low as it said. I don't know why. At some point in that down low, it read like a 0.15 or something, didn't it? We've got a 0.25 here we're looking at, and that looks pretty good to me. Let's start at 60 watts, airflow wide open, caramel custard, cheesecake. This one, cheesecake. Sorry. Which is really only difference between like 3 flavors in the recipe. This sounds like someone's getting fucking murdered outside my house. And I'm just this casual. 60 watts. 60 watts, I think it needs a bit more. We'll pump her up. Yeah, 70. And that cotton, I can almost taste the silkiness, if you know what I mean. It's a squeaky chair. Got a WD-40 this. It's good. I think I might be a little indifferent about the cotton so far. I think it might have a bit more breaking time than my Muji. I'm used to using the Muji. That could be the difference. But right off the bat, it seems like it can take the power. This coil. So 85 watts. We're going to try on this coil. 0.25, 85 watts. Airflow still wide open. Yeah, then it's not liking that too much. I'm getting bubbles. It's not liking the 85 mark very much. Let's keep it more around the 70. 70 was good. I'm gonna cut that airflow down a little. There it is. Got the airflow. Let's see if you can see that. It's about, I'd say you could probably just go a little bit more and it'd be about halfway, so a little bit less than halfway. 70 watts, 0.25. That's it, that's the spot there. Could even bring it down now that I've closed the airflow, bring it down to 60, 65, we'll go 60. Yeah, that's it. This is designed for some power. You're going to get some power through this. Put a, you know, you can put your low aliens in here. Something single that would have ohmed in nice for a tube, like a 0.15 or something like that. I think would be optimal. Absolutely. I like singles in the 28, but I am used to cutting the airflow down a lot, and I'm putting big, chunky, like fucking 10 wrap motherfuckers in there. This cotton, I don't know. It feels amazing. It pulls apart amazing. The flavour I'm getting is what I should be getting. It just doesn't taste as saturated as what I was kind of expecting, if you know what I mean. Let's pull this apart. We'll see how well she's wicking. Right. You're all the way threaded off. Come on. There we go. Yeah, she's alright. She's doing alright in there. Fucking beautiful. Beautiful coil. Great work, Celtic Coil Art. Fuck. Don't spill it. Don't spill it. Yeah, there's really not a lot more to say other than, is it going to replace the Jug V2 for me? Hell fucking no. Would I buy another one of these? Off this experience alone right now? Yes. Definitely will. I'll pick up another one, hopefully in a black or another matte would be nice. The cotton's coming in more. It definitely has a break-in point, because like I'm getting the flavour that it's hard to explain, but you know what I mean, that silky sort of taste. It's passing. It's passing. It's a dream to wick with. If you look at that down close portion, usually I cut. What I do is I cut, I fucking comb, cut again, cut the bottoms, and then tuck with my Muji. And I waste a lot. With that, you saw, I didn't have a lot of wastage, and I was able to it just pulled, it was beautiful. Yeah. It's like cotton bacon, but silky. And the flavour's good. The flavour is good. I can't deny the flavour. Oh, congratulations. If you're still watching this video by this point, I appreciate you very, very much. I know this has been a long video. I appreciate your patience. I want to try this other drip tip to come with. The tall one reminds me of the one that I've got on the old OBS. More of an hourglass sort of finish. Enhances the flavour. Just like all those recurve tips. I do love a good curved tip. Yeah, no, that's fucking nice. That's fucking real nice. I like that drip tip. Like that drip tip a lot. 65 watts. We're getting bubbles. We just had a couple go. Bubbles. Look at all the bubbles at the top. Love it. Love it, QP. Another amazing fucking tank. Line that back up because it's doing my OCD and something crazy. I don't feel that the drip tip quite fits though, if you see what I mean. If you look carefully, this drip tip, I mean, it goes, a bit of VG or something on there will help it go fucking all the way down. Because it doesn't, it looks like it laps over though, the gap that it goes in. If you know what I mean. It doesn't quite, I don't think it quite fits. It's hard to explain. But you can see that it doesn't quite. It seems, yeah. I don't know, I like how it feels, but thanks for everyone for sticking by. You're going to get a rating for doing so. No, it's been a long one. I've been so caught up lately with work and everything else, man. It's life, you know, gets in the way. I am going to do something while I am still on camera though. I'm going to do this for the people that, the boys. This is for the boys. You know who you are. If I can find, there it is. I'm going to see how she looks on the Abyss, because this coil at 60 watts is beautiful. So, side by side on the Abyss. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. There she is on the Abyss. Fucking doesn't line up. I'll have to fuck around with that. That does my head in. I'll have to fuck around with it. But yeah, it looks very nice on the Abyss. Indeed. I don't remember what I rated the V2. But as far as single coil RTAs go, I can already tell you right now that this is going to be the only one I use. Wow, that's a lot. This is going to be the only one I'm going to insanely fucking promote the shit out of, because it will be the one I probably always use. I love the Destiny. I do have that here. That was sitting side by side on this, mind you. The Destiny by Hellfate wasn't a fucking bad single coil RTA. The Blotto was what it was. I don't mind it. I don't use it that much anymore. The Ether, you know, I tried to give that another run. Didn't really happen. As far as single coils go, fucking this is gonna be it. It looks great on the Abyss. Hey, absolutely incredible on there. Single coil RTA, we're gonna give it. Sorry about the hair. It looks horrible. I'm happy to go a 9. An 8.59. Yeah. Can't remember what the jewel was. Don't go and compare them, because they're different things. They are basically the exact same RTA. You got a 25 single only, or you got a 28 single or dual. I know it's marketed as a dual, but I run singles in it all the time. So yeah, really, it's just this is baby, isn't it? They just redid the Mini and made it look exactly like that. I'm grateful, because now I've got a jug that will fit on more things. So hypothetically, we could put it on the clutch. It would be really, really nice. No overhang. Happy to go on 8.5 to a 9. Not happy with how that drip tip sits in mine, but it fucking feels comfortable as shit. I am having a brew tonight. I'm indifferent on the cotton. I love how it wicks, feels, and all that shit. Cool little build kit. The flavour I still think is just better off my Muji. I'm just so used to always using the cheapest cotton available. But I love my flavour off that. I'm used to it. So I think there's always a bit of a taste curve when using a different cotton. Cotton's the word I was looking for. That's what I was talking about. Anyway, guys, cheers for fucking tuning in. I think I'm rambling, because I don't know how long it's going to be until the next one. As we all know, things are changing in the vape game. Things are changing in the world in general, let's be honest. But vaping's in dire fucking straits. And I'm not sure how many more packages and or products I will have in the future for you guys to review. But I'm definitely thinking of trying to do other things in between what vape stuff I do get my hands on. I will try and do some other content. I'm really looking for input from you guys, because I really don't know what the fuck to do. But I would like the chance to still sit down in front of a camera and talk to you cunts. I like that. It's therapeutic for me to be able to do this. So I appreciate you all tuning in for yet another QP Designs fucking RTA, because they're all I use. And kudos on making another fucking banger QP. Thank you everybody for yeah. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in, and remember everyone, keep on preaching.